Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, I want to talk about something that's really starting to get on my nerves. This is getting old, man. It's getting lame. Is these coaches, man, you're complaining about fouls. Lack of fouls. I mean, my goodness, guys. What's the deal with these coaches? And I want to speak specifically, or more specifically, about Tom Thibodeau, who I saw last night crying in the post game, crying about lack of calls for Jalen Brunson. What? Are you kidding me, man? In this week's soft era of NBA, you still have coaches crying for fouls. And it's not only that they're crying for fouls. What I've noticed from a lot of these coaches is they like to use this word, oh, these guys are deserving. These guys deserve the whistle. What the hell are we talking about here, man? We're going to talk about this video, man. I'm so tired of these coaches, man. This is getting weird. Crying about fouls in the weakest, softest era of NBA and NBA's history. God, goodness, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man. Like I said, guys, it means a lot, man. You guys comment, send me emails, messages. I try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. So forgive me if I take some time to get back to you guys. But you know, I really am humbled and appreciate all the support, guys. It really does mean a lot, man. So thank you, man, for everyone that comes out there. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So yes, guys, like I said, man, I just wanted to do a video. I'm not going to do a long video on this. But I wanted to talk about this because I'm just, this trend that I feel like I'm noticing, and I don't like it. Because to me, it doesn't add up. So, like I said, guys, I watched some of the Knicks game last night, man. And the Knicks, they lost. And like I said, man, I don't even get me started on the Knicks, man. But whatever. So I'm listening to Tom Thibodeau in the post game. And this freaking guy, man, dude, he's crying about Jalen Brunson not getting fouls. He crying about the physicality of the Detroit. I mean, my God, man. I don't get it. Did these guys not watch basketball before 2015? I'm confused. These guys are older than me by years. And they act as if the NBA has gotten too physical. These guys are complaining about physicality. What are you complaining about? We're complaining about a lack of physicality in the NBA. There is no physicality. So anytime you get a little bit of defense being played, you get a little bit of physicality, the coaches are complaining. Oh, the guy's getting beat up out there. Now, I'm not saying they were dirty, but like I told you guys the other day, Trae Young was crying in the post game because he thought that, his teammate wasn't getting foul calls. And he started talking about he deserves the foul calls. No, he doesn't. And now I'm listening to Tom Thibodeau. And remember, was it just the Detroit Pistons coach that was crying and moaning for lack of foul calls or something like that? These coaches are always crying and moaning. Now, listen, I get it. When we talk about the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, and how they're refereed, right, how they're officiated versus some of these other teams, and we get it because we've noticed a pattern there. There's a pattern there with the LeBron James teams. So it's not just the Lakers, it's the LeBron James teams. These guys are always getting the favorable whistles. They're always getting more free throw attempts and less personal fouls called against them, right? We get all that. So when we listen to the Toronto Raptors coach go off last season, right, so it's a complete crap. When you hear him say that, no one's upset or, we understand that. Because I remember that game. In that game, the Raptors shot 10 free throws and the Lakers shot 40. So, yes, obviously that was a huge discrepancy in the game. And once again, if you look at the fourth quarter alone, the Lakers shot 20 free throws in the fourth quarter. So, yes, we get that. No one's saying that he was off for complaining about that. He was on the money for that. He made sense. That actually made sense, right? That actually was understandable. What I'm getting from some of these other coaches, someone like Tom Thibodeau, like I said, I want to specifically mention, dude, what are you complaining about? He starts talking about how Cade Cunningham was getting too many calls and how he doesn't understand how Jalen Brunson, who he says is an established player in the league, right, more so than Cade Cunningham, how he's not getting those same calls, that he deserves to get those calls. And I'm so tired of hearing the word deserve. What these guys deserve. They don't deserve nothing. No one deserves to get foul calls. That doesn't make any sense. You earn the foul calls or you don't. right? That's just simple. Do referees make mistakes? Yeah. Do they miss calls? Absolutely. No one ever said the referees are perfect, man. These guys are not perfect. These coaches, they cry and moan. It doesn't. Listen, if the referees were calling a bad game, and then you could point to something and say, listen, this is what I'm talking about, then I get it. But Tom Thibodeau was complaining about Jalen Brunson not getting calls or getting free throws, and Cade Cunningham was, when Jalen Brunson shot 11 free throws last night, or 10 free throws last night, whatever the hell it was. I think he might have shot 11 free throws last night. I think it was 9 for 11, I think. So what the hell are we talking about? This is what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't add up. You sound ridiculous. What are you complaining about? Did the Pistons shoot more free throws than the Knicks? Absolutely, they shot more free throws than the Knicks. But that doesn't necessarily mean that all those free throws extra were fake free throws. That doesn't make any sense. You see, like, when we talk about the Lakers and LeBron James teams getting extra free throws, but once again, we're talking about a pattern there, a pattern, right? Where you see these guys getting free throws, phantom calls, but on the other end, they don't call the Lakers for fouls. The Knicks were getting called for fouls, and so were the Pistons. Listen, the way that Cade Cunningham was playing the game last night, he was drawing fouls. The guy was attacking the paint. They couldn't keep him at the paint. He just kept attacking and attacking. They couldn't stop him. So once again, his game dictated that. If you look at game one, I believe he shot 5 free throws in game one. 5 free throws in game one. But you won't hear Tom Thibodeau complaining after game one when the Knicks went on a 21-01 run to beat the Pistons, right? Tom Thibodeau got nothing to say after that game, right? When Jalen Brunson shot 10 free throws in game one. So over the first 2 games of the series, Jalen Brunson has taken 21 free throws, guys. That's more than Cade Cunningham. So what are you complaining about? What are you crying about? Jalen Brunson's getting double-digit free throws every game. But Tom Thibodeau's talking about physicality. Because Jalen Brunson's a little dude, man. Right? And he can't take the physicality like that. He's frail, Jalen Brunson. He's always going down. He's always rolling an ankle or something. And then Jalen Brunson does nothing on the defensive end. Jalen Brunson is out there just doing nothing on defense, man. He's standing around playing the free safety position. He's playing LeBron James defense out there. And I'm not knocking him, saying that he's not giving effort. But, dude, he's no impact on the defensive end from Jalen Brunson, man. Like, they hunt for someone like him on defense. And the Knicks are trying to hide someone like him on defense. But Tom Thibodeau is going to be, oh, Cade Cunningham's getting too many calls. And the Pistons were being physical with Jalen Brunson. And they were being... And then he tries to say, like, I'm not complaining about the officiating as long as they're consistent. Dude, you are complaining about the officiating. I just want to call consistent on both sides. Dude, it was consistent. Stop it, man. These guys are... You know why the Knicks lost the game last night, guys? See, Tom Thibodeau's over here crying because he's trying to make it seem as if the Knicks lost the game because of the referees, because Jalen Brunson wasn't getting calls. No, the Knicks lost the game. Go look how many turnovers the Knicks had last night. Go look how many turnovers they had, guys. A crap load of turnovers. But Tom Thibodeau won't talk about the turnovers. He's going to cry more about the referees and the lack of fouls and talk about Jalen Brunson deserves this, deserves that. What? He's getting what he deserves. Tom Thibodeau, no. Tell Jalen Brunson to play some defense, man. Tell him to have an impact on the defensive end. Tell him to stop chucking up shots. Tell you, man, Jalen Brunson's a shot chucker, man. Straight shot chucker. Out there chucking all these shots, taking away. You know why the Knicks lost that game? Because of the turnovers. You know why the Knicks lost that game? Because Markel Bridges, or whoever the hell is on the damn Bridges, whatever Bridges on the damn team, this dude was missing threes last night and taking threes. And I was like, why are you taking these shots? What was he, like 3 for 12 on the three-point line? These guys would just keep chucking up threes, man. This dude wasn't making a damn shot at the end of the game, and he just kept chucking up shots. That's part of the reason why you lost, Tom Thibodeau, because you didn't call timeout and tell the dude to stop taking them shots. You know why you lost, Tom Thibodeau? Because Karl Anthony Towns scored 10 points last night. That's why you lost, you fool. Over here trying to blame the referees and make excuses for Jalen Brunson and the Knicks loss. I'm so tired of these coaches coming to these post-game press conferences, man, and crying and moaning about fouls and who deserves to get this in this weak, soft era of NBA. When the referees are calling fouls all over the damn place. Where everything's a technical foul. Everything's a foul now. They're complaining about the fouls. So what do you want? Do you want the game to be more physical, less fouls? Or do you guys want the game to be the way it is, crappy, three-point shooting and fouls? It doesn't make any sense. These guys are never happy, these coaches. And Tom Thibodeau, you sound like an idiot, man. What are you talking about? Jalen Brunson's getting fouls. He's getting to the free throw line. And even if he wasn't, who gives a damn? Tell this dude to go out. There's no excuses, man. Go out there and make some plays. I'm so tired of these coaches giving the superstar players, right? Because Jalen Brunson is supposed to be a superstar. He's supposed to be the main guy on the Knicks. He's supposed to be their best player. I'm so tired of these coaches and the media people, the analysts, all these people out here making excuses for the stars. Oh, this guy ain't got no help. This guy needs more help. This dude that. This guy this. They're so great. Do we have to constantly make excuses for them? They never talk about defense for a lot of these guys. They'll just read off their stats. Oh, man, this guy's had 30 points. This guy this. He had a triple-double. What do you do on defense? Not a damn thing on defense. So you score some points and you're giving up points. And they do the damn thing. What's your impact? Stats are easy to accumulate in this era. No one's impressed. We want to see the impact. That's what we want to see, the effort. I don't want any no excuses. Everyone's a victim now. All these referees do is give excuses. You know, Steph Curry will have someone happen in a game with Steph Curry. Here goes Steve Kerr in the post-game press conference crying and moaning for Steph Curry, man. Like, stop it. Steph Curry don't need you to cry and moan for him. He don't need excuses made for him. None of these guys should need excuses. These are supposed to be the star guys. Why are we crying and moaning, making excuses? And I don't want to hear about, oh, this is what referees do. I mean, this is what coaches do. Yes, I understand coaches back in the 80s and the 90s, the early 2000s, crying or, complaining about the referees in a post game because the game was physical. There was actually guys getting hit, guys getting hurt, right? Guys doing dirty plays out there. So, yes, sometimes a coach will come to the game and be, yo, this is getting crazy out there. Guys are going to get hurt. No one's getting hurt in this era of NBA, man. And you got guys calling about, oh, the game was physical. It was a little physical out there. Freaking basketball, man. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. We've got so far to the point where any little bit of physicality, any little bit of defense, people are offended. Now, I told you, you ever see the guys, like the looks on players' faces when someone's actually playing defense against them? You should see the look on some of these guys' faces. They look disgusted. They look confused. Yo, why are you playing defense like this? Why is this guy allowed to push me? Why is he allowed to put his hands on me? That's why I say these guys cannot play in the 80s and the 90s, some of these other eras. They don't have the mindset for it. They would not be able to do it because they're not used to this stuff. They don't even know what to do. Any kind of defense being played, these guys are all sensitive about it. Mentally weak. But Tom Thibodeau's crying about Jalen Brunson not getting the calls that he deserves. He deserves the same calls as Cade Cunningham. You point to anything that Cade Cunningham got last night that was out of the ordinary. He was attacking the rim. He's got a bigger frame than Jalen Brunson. To me, he was doing what he was doing. They couldn't stop this dude. Jalen Brunson dribbling all over the place, man. Chucking up shots. It's not going to get it done. I told you guys. But Tom Thibodeau won't call Anthony Towns for scoring 10 points. I told you guys, Carl Anthony Towns a clown. He's a playoff choker. Carl Anthony Towns is a playoff choker, guys. I told you this. I don't believe in Carl Anthony Towns. You're not going to win anything with Carl Anthony Towns. I've been saying this. And I said you're not going to win with Jalen Brunson as your number one guy. What do you have, 6 turnovers last night? I don't even remember. The Knicks had a lot of turnovers last night, guys. A lot of turnovers. That's the reason why the Knicks lost. Tom Thibodeau's going to blame on the referees and the fouls. Go look at the shots that the Knicks missed. I was watching the game. These guys missing everything. Like I said, Bridges, missing everything. Carly Towns, missing everything. Not doing anything out there. Jalen Brunson taking 1 billion shots to score his points as usual. Went to the free throw line like 11 times. So he's been 21 free throws in 2 games. He's averaging, 10.5 free throws per game. But Tom Thibodeau says he deserves more calls. Or he's not getting. I don't understand what you're arguing about, dude. And like I said, the Pistons have shot more free throws overall than the Knicks. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the refs are helping them out. It doesn't mean that the Knicks are getting gypped. The Knicks are not playing that style of game. And like I said, they're not attacking like that. Goodness gracious, man. It's insane, man. The Pistons have a lot of young talent, young athletic guys that attack the rim, that hustle like that make plays like this. The Knicks, man, like I said, they just don't. And also, Tom Thibodeau's the kind of guy where you're not even playing your team. We've also, man, everyone knows Tom Thibodeau don't play guys, don't play rotations, man, especially in the postseason. That's part of his downfall. He'll play 7, 8 guys, and he'll barely play the 8 guy. But sometimes you got to give some of the other guys opportunity out there, man, because Carly Towns was doing a damn thing out there. Not a damn thing out there, man. I said some of these other guys, they weren't doing a damn thing out there. But he kept them out there, had them playing. That's why you guys lost, man. And also, sometimes you just lose a game because the other team was just better than you, man. Right? I hate when we have to make an excuse every time someone loses. They got to make an excuse. Yo, we got beat out there. We got beat. We didn't hustle. They were hustling. We had a lot of turnovers. right? We didn't make a lot of shots that we normally would have made. That's why the Knicks lost, man. Like I said, the Pistons played a good game. They were, let's be real here. The Knicks should have lost game one, guys. They were getting beat the whole game. They needed a 21-0 run to beat the Pistons. So the Pistons had a lead in both these games. And they almost blew the lead again last night. But they were able to hold on. The Knicks could easily be down 0-2, guys. But Tom Thibodeau's going to blame the referees. Jalen Brunson ain't getting no deserving calls. Stop it. You sound ridiculous, man. You guys know these are the facts, man. I don't want to hear these refs crying and moaning. I mean, the coaches crying and moaning at the postgame anymore. Break down the facts of the game. Just don't make excuses. This soft era of NBA. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.